Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot. Forex. So let's go straight to our weekly analysis. What happened and what might happen this week? So we had some serious economic news last week, but this week actually it seems to be going to be cool. I only see the one which is actually aggressive. I only see unemployment claims and also GDP. Yes, this one is going to be late. Actually, the market will be closing. I see Powell, he will be speaking. It will be late actually, so I'm not going to consider that. And only another thing I see, it's PCE on Friday. So actually, we're going to have some serious news from Thursday and Fridays. I hope you're doing great, guys. I hope you are doing great. So this is actually what we have, and that is going to be the end of the week. So let's see what's really happening actually on the market. If you still remember, we start actually with DXY, the dollar index. So before I continue, guys, actually we had that special which actually supposed to end today, so I think it will just end with month end. It's fine, you can still join for $19, or if you are in South Africa, that is going to be 360. So simple as that. So let's see what's really happening actually. So I think I don't really have to go on a bigger time frame, or let me just use daily time frame as it's a weekly analysis just to understand what's really happening here. Let's see on a daily time frame. I hope you can see why I have drawn this there's a resistance here. You can see that the market actually used to respect that, and there is a chance for the market to respect it again. There is that chance that the market can respect this area again and do what? Maybe we might see the market doing what? Going down. And if that is going to happen, it means that we're going to see the market recovering. I'm talking about Euro USD, Gbpusd, Nasdaq, Gold, US30, all those pairs, right? So what I see here is either the market maybe is going to break this resistance and push the upside, or maybe push the lower side. Let me try to go a little bit closer. This is daily time frame, by the way. So you can see that yes, we've been actually tracking this move to the upside. We just reached this, so we will see maybe on Monday or on Monday, Tuesday, if maybe the market will be breaking that. So it's better for us to go maybe on 4 hours time frame just to see what's really happening. Quite the same thing. I don't think maybe you're gonna see anything different. So yeah, this is what we see. The market is still pushing to the upside, and that's how it is. You see, that's how it is. And I think the market is struggling to break here, but I won't conclude. Maybe on Friday we want to see maybe a nice push the lower side. Maybe we can even break this support and start to push the to the lower side, and that is something that I want to happen, but I can't push the market. Then if it breaks, it means we'll be sure that US30, Nasdaq, they will be seriously going to the downside. So let's push to the next one, which is Gbpusd. What's really happening? We are actually on a very nice straightforward downtrend. The market has been pushing to the upside for quite some time. We had a very nice support area. If I still remember, we had something like that. It was pushing to the upside. So now we have a very nice downtrend. I hope you can see that. What we have here, you can see that the market actually, after changing the direction, we started to look for this downtrend, and the market is aggressively pushing to the lower side, which means where we are now, if I still remember, Thursday, Friday, we had a very nice trade on Gbpusd. So which means this week we're just going to wait for some sort of reversals. If we go closer, you can see that yes, the market actually it's on a downtrend, but I can say it's actually sort of oversold. Then I'm expecting to see maybe the market pushing to the upside, then boom, going down, something like that. Do you see that? I'm expecting something like that. So on top here we have also something like that, a resistance like that. Or let me just push maybe to a bit smaller time frame. Maybe you will see it very clear. let's see. Yeah, you can see this support is visible there. So for us to continue selling, we can say let's wait for the market to break this support. We can sell, or let's wait for the market to push the upside towards our resistance area, because we are downtrending. So which means we have to respect our resistance areas, right, or resistance zones. That's what we're supposed to respect. So let me go back on 4 hours time frame. I think on this one is quite straightforward. I don't think maybe there's much that I can add, because I've been actually showing you this since last week. So I'm just expecting a nice reversal before maybe we take another sell. For now, I think maybe we don't really have much. So let's push to the next one, which is actually Euro USD. Also, Euro USD on a downtrend. The market previously, it was pushing to the upside, but let me just show you that. Let me just show you that, because not everyone who is here has been watching my videos. So on a daily time frame, it's quite straightforward. We can easily see that yes, previously the market was pushing to the upside. The market was pushing to the upside. This area, something like that. You can see if I'm going to draw something there, that is going to make sense. You see that? So the market broke out. You can see this was actually a very nice uptrend. So after this breakout, obviously what we have is a downtrend, and this downtrend can actually last very long, guys. This downtrend can last very long. So it's actually something like this, something like that. So we can perfect that, but it was something like that. But for now, we are actually on another trend, because our previous trend, which was actually uptrend, it was broken, you see. So now I'm trying to come up with this. I'm trying to connect the dots, and the dots are telling me that actually we are on a very nice downtrend. I've drawn this just to actually get some nice entries, but the trend still stays like that. The trend still stays like that. What I see here is I am expecting maybe the market to push a little bit higher, just to create something like this, because we are actually on a downtrend. So I drawn that. Actually, it's a diagonal. Actually, after the breakout, you can take that sell. Breakout, you take the sell, but not everywhere, because sometimes the market won't do exactly the same structures. But when you know already we are actually on a downtrend, which means we have to continue with selling. So you have to find the structures that will help you keep selling. So this is something, the market was ascending, but we know that actually it's a downtrend. So the market breaks that, the market might continue like that, something like that. So we draw something like this as a support. Once it's broken, you can jump on that sell, or maybe you can just wait for proper structures like touches here, and then the market will continue going down. But I think since we don't really have economic news this week, I think the market will be moving very smoothly. But since it's around month end, I don't think we have NFP this week. Let me check. Yeah, I think it's gonna be next week. It's gonna be next week. No, the other week, not this one. So yeah, which means the market will be moving very nice on Euro USD, bit slower, but just don't forget that we are actually on a very nice downtrend. So I'm expecting the market to continue with this trend. Maybe we will see another touch somewhere, somehow. The best thing is try to wait, or just be patient. Wait for the market to break, if it breaks, or respect the structures that we have, you see, before you take any trade. So now we are actually on gold. What's really happening on gold? I think the structure is quite straightforward. What we have here is the market is actually going down on a bigger time frame, or let me just maybe use daily time frame so that you can see that. Please guys, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. So what we have here, I think, is quite straightforward. On a daily time frame, I think we have to push this little bit lower. But remember, this is a daily time frame. So if I do that, we will end up cutting enough candlesticks. Remember, we don't really trade actually on a daily time frame that much. So we focus on 4 hours time frames. So which means this it's fine because whatever that we did, it was on 4 hours time frame. So you can see how many touches the market did actually around these areas, here and here. So you can see every time when the market touches this resistance, we see the market respecting that and doing what? Continuing with the trend. And the trend is what? The trend is downtrend, which means it's much better to follow the trend because most likely the market will be selling. Unless the market comes here on this resistance and breaks out, then we can say, okay, maybe now the market it's about to change the trend and start to push the upside. So now let's go on a 4 hours time frame. So if you understand that you are day traders, and most of us we are day traders, understand that sometimes you have to understand these time frames that we use. You are day traders, so using a monthly time frame and other ones, yeah, you can still use them just to confirm some other structures, but most likely we're not going to use them like every day, because to me they are not really that important, you see, because mostly we just take 2-3 candlesticks, then we out. So that is not really actually an issue. So what we see here is the market already moved away from our resistance. So the market might actually still continue, but what we have here is not really clear. So we're just waiting for the market, whether it's going to show us something or maybe it's going to come back and touch this resistance before pushing lower. We don't know what will happen. What we know is we are actually on a downtrend. So which means we're just waiting for the market to show us what is going to happen, whether it's going to touch the resistance and we continue selling, or it's going to create another structure that we can use to skip selling. Remember, we are on a downtrend. So I think Monday is that day where we're going to just wait for the market to do its thing. I don't know if this will make sense. I don't think so. I'm forcing it. It doesn't really have to be like that. We just have to leave it like that. So we will wait for the market to do its thing. So let's push to the next one, which is actually US30. US30, let's see what's really happening on US30. So on a daily time frame, maybe you saw that previously we had a very nice bullish momentum. Oh, this, I think I was telling people about the supports and the resistance. So on the daily time frame, you can easily see that yes, the market was doing what? The market was actually on a very nice uptrend, and we see a nice breakout. We did take hit and run. I hope everyone did close there. So you can see that the market is no longer actually on that uptrend. So what's really happening is now the market might start to continue on this downtrend, and we can do what? We can keep selling. So here actually, if I go closer on 4 hours time frame on Friday, we did smash it and we just ran very quick because we knew that there is a chance for the market to actually reverse a bit quicker before pushing lower, but it did not even push even higher that much. So let's push. Let me do this. Maybe you can see it. You can see after the breakout, we had this area which we broke out, then we confirmed that now we're going down. Small hit and run. I don't know if my people did get out, but now it shows that yes, this is going to be a continuation of that sell, and which is something that we are actually waiting for. I think maybe tomorrow I'll have to get I'll have to wake up a bit earlier, because I think the market is breaking out on that support, which means this continuation is going to happen. Remember, we're no longer on that bullish momentum or uptrend. So now we're expecting the market to do what? To push lower and lower. Then something like that. We expect the market to give us some downtrends. We want those downtrends to happen. So I don't think maybe there is much. I think everything's just quite straightforward. We had a support, then the market is breaking out of that. Maybe we'll see. Maybe it will come back. We don't know, but it seems like the market wants to continue selling. So let's push to the next one, which is actually Nasdaq. Nasdaq, we also did hit and run. Even on the signal, we say, guys, it's a hit and run, so you don't really have to hold longer. By the way, you can still join. We extended this special until month end, $19, which is actually $350. 360 in our currency, in our South African rands. that is going to be 360. If you still want to join, it's lifetime VIP signal. So what's really happening on Nasdaq? Nasdaq was also quite similar, was moving quite similar to US30. They were actually pushing up very nice, very nice. They were pushing up very nice, you can see. For those who actually want a proper broker, guys, check my description. I prefer EXNESS. For those who actually want to trade Nasdaq, US30s and gold, I think they use very fair like spreads, mini lots, especially on Nasdaq US30. So you're not going to aggressively fight or lose the market that much, because the lot sizes, you can just play around with the lot sizes. 0.01, you will start from cents. You're not starting from $2 like you have $1,000 or $10,000 in your account. You can still trade Nasdaq from 100 rands or even 30 rands, you see. So which means, yeah, it's very good, and the lot sizes are not really that aggressive. Check my description and you can sign up with them. They did not sponsor this video. I just know that they are actually a good broker. So what's really happening here is, yes, you can easily see that the market has been actually on a very nice uptrend. Guess what? Boom, we broke out. So what do we expect? We expect the market to continue going down. But since things are going, remember, these are companies, guys. These are companies, and the market is pushing lower because of the interest rates and inflation. They said they're still going to increase. I mean, in the US, they're still going to increase the interest rates if the inflation still persists. And if it's like this might be short-lived, guys. This downtrend might be here, but it might not be here for actually 2 months. Maybe next week or some other weeks, the market might change very quick. Why? Because almost 90% of companies are performing very well, especially inside Nasdaq. We're talking about Microsoft. There's AI thing going on. We're talking about Nvidia, Apple. Maybe Apple might suffer here and there because in China, they are restricting people to use them, especially if you are a government employees and stuff like that. You can go read about that. So not everyone actually. So that might actually cut their profits or margins, stuff like that. But if you check, mostly Amazon's, Facebook, they are tech companies, and mostly they don't really offer physical products. So mostly it's just software, you see. So which means it's easier for them to bounce back. It's easier for them to bounce back. So don't just think maybe this might last 6 months, but it's possible. I'm just talking from experience. There is a chance that maybe the market will bounce back very quick. But what we see here is, after the breakout, we can see that, yes, the market is actually going down very nice. So for us to continue selling, it means, I think on top here, the market gave us a clue. We're going to have that as a resistance. So on the bottom side, we already have that support. We're going to take a sell if the market breaks that. If not, maybe the market has to come back around this resistance and respect that, and we're going to take that sell. Something like that, you see. If not, maybe the market will get out there and start to push the upside. We will be waiting. We will be here. I'll be updating you left and right and center, Monday to Friday and on weekday. So it means we're not going to miss anything. But anyways, tomorrow, let's plan our things. Let's relax and see what's really happening. Don't forget to be part of the team. Just smash that subscribe. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button. Like, share with your friends. This is Kenzo, Xtrahot Forex. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.